Hi guys, here. Start over.
Isso aí, tá em casa, Renatinho, tá em casa.
Hey guys, we're here at the Bomb Factory in Dallas, Texas with KASAI Grappling. Here to check out some amazing fights tonight. Hi guys, here with the one and only John Danaher after KASAI Grappling in Dallas, Texas at the Bomb Factory. Professor, can you tell us your thoughts a little bit on the match with Gordon?
Fascinating match. The rule set is one where the athletes get a good chance to work for submission holds in the first 10 minutes, and then they have to start bringing in the KASAI version of points, which does incorporate submission holds. I thought Gordon did very, very well in the first 10 minutes. Hit two beautiful reversals from bottom position, two beautiful sweeps from guard. Mr. Rocha got a nice uchimata, which took the two athletes off the stage. But the bad news was that Gordon badly hurt his LCL about 2/3 of the way through, shortly after his second sweep. And when he came back at the end of 10 minutes, he's like, I tore my knee, it's bad. And that was obviously a point of concern. So during the point section, Gordon went back to one of the distinctive features of our game, a heel hook attack, made a good score, got probably the best, most decisive finishing move of the match, that heel hook attempt. And from then on, it was a question of could he hold on to guard with a busted knee, and thankfully he was able to do that.
Awesome. For me, in my own experience, the LCL is a pretty common injury for Jiu-Jitsu. Has he injured that before? Is it something you're serious? You think he's going to bounce back quickly?
You never know the extent of an injury until time passes. Right now, it looks bad, but an LCL, as far as knee injury goes, is one of the less serious knee injuries. It's not like an ACL or an MCL or PCL injury. But still, it's a worry because Gordon does have a match coming up in combat jiu-jitsu in a short period of time, so we'll have to see how that plays out.
Right. As far as the KASAI event itself, were you impressed with the overall production?
Oh yeah. No, we love competing with KASAI. These guys are doing a fantastic job bringing jiu-jitsu out. Now they're on the road. It used to be a New York show. Now they're traveling around America. They're bringing the best athletes onto the stage. This was a fantastic matchup tonight. Mr. Rocha is probably one of the most underestimated jiu-jitsu athletes in the world. This is a guy who has wins over Felipe Pena, wins over people like Rodolfo Vieira, Urbis Santos. I mean, this is a guy at the top of the food chain. You add in a size advantage of 40 pounds and things get interesting. So it was a fascinating match tonight.
He's a monster. I speak from my own experience rolling with JG. As far as your experience training Gordon, how old was he when, I'm just curious, how old was he when you started training him?
I still remember him coming in as a 16-year-old with Gary Tonin, and I remember Gary introducing him as a guy who believed that heel hooks didn't work. And that was his opening line. He was like, this guy believes heel hooks don't work. So of course everyone went after him as hard as they could with heel hooks. He soon became a believer and then brought him into his own game.
Wow, that's amazing. So what's it been like to see his transformation? And did you expect him to turn into this, you know, king of the mat kind of view?
You never know what someone will achieve. You know, I've seen many people over the years come in, they start incredibly and there's a ton of potential, but life is complicated. You know, people go in different directions, and ultimately what determines how far you go is not just your learning progress, but your staying power. And Gordon has proven over time to be incredibly powerful in both aspects. He's an incredible learner, and he's got tremendous staying power in the sport. When you combine those two things, someone's going to go a long way.
Was there ever a point where he lost focus, where he's like, oh, I want to, you know, go learn guitar, for example, or whatever?
No, I can't think of any time.
He loves jiu-jitsu, just 100%.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You guys are going to be in town another day, I think, doing a seminar.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that?
We teach tomorrow at 11 a.m. Down at Gracie 1. And that's the first time for me teaching in Texas. I'm looking forward to that. I was going to do it with Gordon, but I'm not sure if his knee's going to be okay now. So it might be me teaching solo. We'll see how he feels tomorrow.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate it.
My
Professor,
pleasure.
thank you so much for spending time with us.
Nice to meet you.
You guys have a good trip.
Yeah, thank you.
Good to meet you.